Yo guys, it's your boy Kage and I'm here with another one shot. Now guys, this will be, as you see in the title and thumbnail, this will be what if Deku was cheated on and came back OP. Meaning, they'll miss IUA, he'll come back, when he'll leave, come back OP. Now, as for the power, y'all will find that out later or guess it out. But it'll be somewhat related to somebody in his family. I won't say who, she or he, I won't say none of that. But y'all should know already. Now, my last video went great, but it's not great than all the other ones. Even all the bad ones, I think is bad. Still didn't get that much views as that. Come on, man. It's almost been a day. It should be over the hundreds, man. We got this. All my subscribers, are y'all really watching my videos or y'all just lazing out on me? Come on, I came back for y'all. For you. Do me a solid and watch the video, man. Now, Deku and the rest of the class will be just like inside the canon. Everything be like that. But as for further ado, let's get into the one shot. What if? Now, it's just a regular day, but Araka and Izuku is actually dating. Actually, since the overhaul incident. Now, that's not start at the fourth season. Starts at the second season, because that's when the overhaul. I ain't watched that in a long time. All right, now. As I said, it begins in the second season with Overhaul. After the Overhaul fight, not too long ago, but I think a couple months. They started dating, they're chill, but Deku's focusing on both of them. To take her out sometimes, buy her gifts, clothes like that. Clothes and stuff like that. While he also taking part of him training during the day, and that's where most of his hours would be. But he still have time for a rocker, which he does. Now, let's get into the actual video. Deku is at a ring shop, actually. A diamond ring shop. I'm going to say, just any ring shop. I don't really care. And he wants to buy Araka a promise ring. He wants to promise her that all things in the future will be perfect to her. He will do everything in his power to make her life and their life together perfect. And make sure that they have a good life through all the time they're dating. But she madly fell in love with this woman. Like, madly in love. I won't say stalker love, not like that. I'm just saying, like, since they got together, they've been treating each other good. But in back, in secret, there's something that Uraraka is hiding. It has been going on for about 2 months now. Izuku bought her a ring with diamonds in it. I won't say about a lot of diamonds, rings, but it costs more than looks. It costs enough that a girl should want. Not over $1 million and stuff like that. It should cost enough for a girl to want. But girls want everything to be perfect. Better. No offense. But to all the girls that do want that, man, that's a shame. Let a guy do what he got to do for you. If a guy has $20 and the guy gives you more, that's all the money that the guy has. $20. At that moment, I should be at least, but it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that sometimes. But yeah, so sorry for all ladies that got broken heart with my man. Stay strong. But yeah, so after he got done buying the ring, and he also got some gifts like chocolate and a teddy bear, just like something you supposed to get on Valentine's Day. But yeah, so let's get to it. He got to the UA dorm room and he's looking for Uraraka. asking people where they at, and he tells she's at her room with Ida studying, which actually takes the Deku curiosity because she never asked him to ever study before, but just shoves it off. And when he gets there, he's happy. He opens the door, and then he literally sees Uraka moaning, and Ida on top of Uraka, doing the dirty, like, having that good sex, and he just stands there, but he's not actually looking at it. He stands there and shocked. One of his best friends, or should I say, his best friend, one of his best friends is having sex with his girlfriend. And Ida's been one of his first friends since middle school. Like, not since middle school, but the first day of freaking UA. It's shocking. And then when Uraka sees Suku standing there, she quickly taps Ida and points out his direction, and then they cover themselves while Deku just snaps out of it and says, "What the hell?" Wow, he just says that in a stubborn, like, not stubborn, but cold, like, voice. And then he starts getting more angry as basically his powers start activating by itself. Then this is when literally he screams. He says, "Why are you in bed with my girlfriend?" Like, stuff like that. And what the hell, Ida? I thought we were best friends, things like that. I don't want to make it like too stuff like I don't want to make it too loud because it's night, so I don't want to be doing that type of stuff. But that's what he's saying. Everybody hears it from downstairs. It comes up. Bakugo, basically the Baku squad, everybody else comes downstairs and sees the whole thing, but Deku doesn't notice them because they're behind him. While they're making all that ruckus, he's not paying attention, but nothing else but what's going on. Then Awful activates by itself through pure anger, which is stronger. Is stronger now. And then he dashes at Ida, throws him through the wall, and now he's out. He's literally outside. He's doing. He's punching him, kicking him, while he's sad. He's crying while doing it, but he's pure anger right now. Anger is taking over him. He's punching him, he's punching him, throwing him around like Hawk be doing. Hawk, like Hawk. I don't know, but he's throwing him, kicking him. Ida broke bones in his legs and his arm and inside his left arm, while Deku causing major damage at this man. This is when All Might and Aizawa gets the hold of this wall because one of the students, I'm gonna say a random student, then just goes to All Might and Aizawa and tells them to come here. Izuku is fighting Ida while using his powers, which All Might knows how destructive it is, and then goes over there with Aizawa and sees that Ida legs and stuff are broken. He cannot move. While Aizawa shuts down his powers, but that's no use. Izuku is still punching this man. No mercy left out. No softness inside his punches. You can still hear Ida yelling. My boy is not giving up. And then all of a sudden, All Might and Aizawa is pulling him off of him, but he can't. It's like this man they can't lift him up right now. Even All Might inside his state, he can't pull him up, but he's not using his full power. All Might not using his full power, but he can't pull him up. Even it's a struggle for him. Then this is when Deku snaps out of it after he's satisfied. Like out of pure rage, it's like his rage movement. He can't hear either no more. He's unconscious. He's knocked out. And then he sees what's happening, and then he don't he don't feel sorry, but he sees the state he's in. It says he overdid it inside his mind. Like he literally overdid it. While All Might says you're acting like a villain in Midoriya. Like you just act like a villain just now. Now while he's saying that Aizawa sees the state Ida's in, which at far they couldn't see, but they see that he was screaming and he couldn't move. But now they see it clearly. He has broken bones. His ribs is broke. His nose is broke. He has a black eye that's blacker than it. That should be a black eye. So it's purplish is black. Then everybody comes down, all the UA students and things like that, and they see the state he's in, and they're shocked. But like they don't blame him at all. They don't blame him, but they're shocked at even when Aizawa depleted his powers, he still did as much damage. And I mind you, Deku was only going about 15% if he got that many. But if he couldn't, I'm just up his powers. But yeah. And I told y'all he have a boost, so if he didn't have that many, I'm just saying he had a boost of power. Then after a couple hours, Izuku calmed down, and I might call him to a meeting, like a serious meeting. Hold on, guys. Should I make All Might take his? Well, I think I might need to, since I was planning to anyways. But then this is when All Might goes to the meeting with Midoriya and tells him he needs his power back. He's like a villain, things like that. You didn't stop. Like it's like he was pure rage, and heroes can't go into pure rage like that. They have to stay calm and collective. Then this is when Deku was shocked. Like he's just shocked. He says he's literally saying, "Oh, I could just cheat on me with one of my best friends. You don't think I would go into rage like this?" While Deku was sometimes screaming at All Might. Well, it's like he still makes sense. Like he literally slept with my girlfriend, like one of my best fucking friends. Like then this is when All Might says, "Give me my quirk back, Midoriya." While Midoriya is shocked, like, why? I know you've been raised before. You told me stories about Nani. So why you act like this? Like, and then this is when All Might says, give me my quirk back. While Deku says, take it. While he has a very cold and bloodlusted eyes staring at All Might. Then he takes off, not runs, but he takes off. Like he just goes out the room without telling him bye or anything like that, which I would agree. But he says, goodbye, All Might. While then he walks out of UA with not packing his bag, he's not doing anything, he just leaves. He just leaves the whole UA. And at that moment, nobody has ever saw him again. Bakugo tried going to his house and seeing but he's not there. Every single time he goes to his house, he's not there. His mom is getting worried. Bakugo's getting worried. He told the whole he told All Might and everybody that every time he goes to his house, he's not there. Now I'm tell you where Zuka has been for. I'm just gonna skip, but I'm gonna tell you what he has been doing. So it's time for a second year of. It's the second year of what you call it. The second year of UA, basically. Why didn't I just figure out like I'm just saying like I'm trying to, bro, that make no sense. But yeah, so Izuku has been going, like, he's been training, like, and Izuku, he has, like, yeah, literally unlocked his real quirk. He has unlocked his quirk, and he's been training it since he found out, which was literally after, um, he would left UA. And I'm gonna tell y'all a flashback to when he found out. Now he's in the woods, just trying to calm down. He's in the woods, then he starts to get very angry. You know, with flashback of telling All Might, like, why he gave up his quirk and stuff like that. While then he screams, then the surroundings of and then literally the surroundings of him just get crushed. It's like a pressure. And then he thinks of something to destroy while he moved the tree and slammed it onto another tree, breaking it, which he finds weird, but he probably figures out that this is real quirk. While he thinks, what is this quirk? And then he starts to train it and train it and train it, and this way he gets sidetracked. Trains it every single day. While he trains his body as well. He's not really buff, like buff, or muscular, or like big, like body, like a muscle man. He's gonna have like good muscles and stuff like that. Now since Izuku has been missing, everybody's sad. Everybody's sad. He already healed. He already healed since like a couple months, couple months. And but the person who has been most worried is actually Jiro, since he was always like a happy person. He was always happy. He always kept a smile on his face, even during battles. He smiled for other people, but she felt something about him, like that he smile like that when he's alone, which she just wonders, and it's like she worries about him a lot. What causes her mind to only think about Izuku at certain times. But yeah. So now to go to Izuku. Izuku is currently training, and he feels like he's more powerful. Even when he had all form, he feels like he's more powerful. So Izuku will actually master his power, and that's what I'll tell you in a minute. And if I figured it out, calm it down. Just literally calm it down. How y'all figured it out. Well, if I knew y'all figured it out, because basically the power he has, quirk, is telekinesis. Now, it's powerful than Inko's, because they say a quirk is just putting stuff towards her. That's not called a quirk. It's basically saying her power, what her power does. Her power is a weak telekinesis, like it's very weak. So, and y'all might be telling me, how can his power come back to that power? Basically, it should be like a weak telekinesis like hers, but a little more powerful. I don't know. It's just powerful. Papa. So my dog might get ran over. I had to see that, man. So I'm sorry guys for that interruption. But yeah. So as I said, his quick's more powerful for a plot. It's more powerful. And I mean, thinking it should be fire manipulation, or at least dragon breath or something like that, because of his father's side and stuff like that. But I just want to make it like powerful than that. So it's the telekinesis. I don't see an ultra, but it's stronger than a regular telekinesis. It's just telekinesis. So basically, he can fly with telekinesis. He can create visual force field or like pressure. He moves off of his mind. He can move with his gesture of his hand. You know, like that. He can do it like an air grasp, touch my neck, arm, anything like that. Stuff like that. Basic stuff like that. Now, Izuku feel like he's supposed to go back, but first he's going to go to his mom. Now, Izuku appearance. He's gained white hair. I'm gonna say as people do as they get older from stress and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say that stress and yelling from the pain and stuff like that. So you yell, I don't know, or probably just died it. Should I do that? I don't know. Just say you got. And his eyes got, I don't know. I just picked this photo because it was so raw. I just want to make a change. So his eyes will be like a bright gold. You can't. It's not so bright you can see it in the dark, like complete dark, but it's like a bright gold. And I just do that because I like gold. I just like the color gold, and I saw this photo, so I'm saying, okay, let's make it a bright gold. So it's like Gojo's eyes. You know how Gojo is blue? It's like Gojo eyes. Like I'm saying, like I don't sound gay, but Gojo's eyes is like it's like stars. You see his eyes. You really see. It's like you see stars inside his eyes. It's just like, but it's bright. So when Deku go back home, knocks on the door. He's feeling nervous because he has to be there for a long time, wondering when his mom has been all right without him, wondering if he's okay, if she done something, like she been doing something with herself bad. But yeah, so he knocks on the door. She sees Inko, and he's wanting to speak, but he can't speak right now. And then she's like, hello, are you okay? And why are you gonna come my door? So she's sitting. That Deku said, "Hi, mom." While his Inko eyes widen as she say, "Izu," I said. While she says, "Hold up. How did I know that you my son? You didn't have white hair and pretty gold eyes." Well, when I was 4 years old, I asked you, "Mom, can I be a hero?" While you cried and ran to me saying, "I'm sorry, Izuku." While then she ran to him at supersonic speed and hugged him, crying, breaking down. And she says, "I'm sorry." Like, I don't want to pronounce that. Like, I feel too matured for that. So I'm saying, she like, "I'm sorry, Izuku. Are you alright? Where have you been?" Things like a mother drama. You know how mothers get by their boys, Like, it's like stuff like that. And then this is when Izuku was like, "Yes, mom, I've been alright. I just have been training my quirk. Sorry, guys, for stuttering. I'm gonna try to feel like get better." But yeah, she says he says, "What quirk?" It was basically like yours, but basically you could call it telekinesis, but which is what it is, I think, or most likely, it's basically telekinesis. So then she feels happy that her son. Whoa, wait. I'm just saying that Inko know about All For One. My bad, guys. I'm gonna say that Inko knew about All For One, and knows about how All Might took it back. So she's mad at him. But yeah, so Inko knows everything. What's what? Bakugo told everything. That's what I'm saying. Bakugo literally told everything. So then he says, "Oh, I'm going to apply for UA next year, so I can get back in school, have a better education and not just leave school forever." While she understands, and she fixes him a big breakfast because Izuku has been living in the woods practicing his quirk. He's been hunting and things like that. So Izuku reflexes actually has got better because of the hunting. Animals, bears, and caves. He used to live in caves, stuff like that. He was in a cave, man. Like I'm saying, like he just went in the woods and just practiced on his quirk there, and he ate there sometimes, but he usually buy food from the spare change he has. So yeah, I'm not saying he was a caveman. I'm just saying his senses increases, not like major increase like my other videos. Like I should get the man. Like he's invincible with his senses, but yeah, his senses did increase. All his 5 senses, taste, everything like that. Now, yeah, let's get to UA next. Is interesting, I think so. My bad, guys. God damn, so goddamn loud. Alright, guys, my bad. My mom was calling my dog. Don't mind that photo. Do not mind that photo just now. I try to put it inside the middle of this when I try to make it my thumbnail. And guys, actually, tell me how my thumbnails are. Like, tell me how my thumbnails are. Am I doing good at my thumbnails, or like, are you saying like I can get better at my thumbnails and things like that? Like, tell me how I can do my progress and how I could get better at it. Just give me some goddamn ideas, you know. But yeah. So after UA introduces him, Zuko put his name on there, you know, Zuko Midoriya, Quirk Telekinesis, things like that. And then he arrives there, and nobody noticed him. Like, no, Aizawa didn't notice him, Mike didn't notice him, nothing like that. So then it's the same. It's exactly the same as the as we know, except for it's not how it went down. So this goes how it went down at the exam with robots. You know, 1 pointer, 2 pointer, 3 pointer, 0 pointer. You know, so it started. Izuku flies off at such speeds. With telekinesis. He grabs, and then, well, basically he moves his hand, and then basically the robot starts getting crushed into a ball, and then he throws the ball at the robot's heads. Things like that. He constantly been doing that, and not the same thing, but yeah, and then he's been throwing them around buildings, faster through buildings, things like that. And damn, I'm sorry guys for the noise of the dog. It's not my dog this time, but yeah. So basically, he has more points than he had. Well, basically, he shot more points than he had inside the original canon. He only got 60 points. I think it's 60 points or 30 points due to him helping. But basically, then the 0 pointer came after a couple minutes. And then what Zuko was that he did something no one thought he could do. Basically, he grabbed all the robots, he smashed them together, made a big ball, and he threw it towards the robots, the big robot 0 pointer's chest, and he made a hole in the chest, making the robot fall down, creating a big shockwave. Not really a big shockwave, but it's like a shockwave of gust. So that as this happening, he flies off, just floating in the air. He flies off while all my, Aizawa, Nezu, all this does this. While the big three is actually watching, not noticing that it's Izuku. Well, no, matter of fact, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do what they're watching. But yeah, now, oh yeah, I forgot about Yuri. I forgot about her. I even said if it overhaul everything. But yeah, Yuri misses them. The big three misses him. See. It's like that. Now, let's get on to UA. I know I'm not time for all this, so I'm just getting on to UA, which I want to agree on. Now, when he's at he's not a door, but he goes to the office right on the first day of the new second year of this thing. He actually decided one, so that's a big plus. Now, yeah, but nobody got into one name. So, probably got some other low level classes, but not UA. I mean, one name. Yep. So, now, as I was saying, Deku appeared at the office to greet all the heroes, stuff like that, and he's back. So we got to the office. He knocked on the door while Nezu said, "Come in." While they're having a meeting, but they're talking. So this is when he comes in while floating inside the room. Cause like that's his thing. Y'all know how King Osenadi sins. How like he just floats to people. It's basically what he's doing. So when he goes in, it says, "Hello, everyone." While they're confused, like, "Who are you?" And then, but as it points out that he's a new student at 1A, while he says, "Oh, hello," you're confused for. I'm sure they should remember me. My name is Zuko Midoriya. While they're shocked, while all Aizawa says, "Problem child?" It says, "Yes, Mr. Aizawa." Well, then he says, "What happened to you?" Well, yeah, like all heroes was looking for you and things like that. We sent out reports and everything. Well, basically, I was training my new quirk. While they're shocked, Well, basically, well, I'm gonna say all the heroes know about one for all because it's so fucking hard not to say it while he's saying new quirk. So basically, all my took by my quirk back, as some of you should know, and and that's when my quirk developed, my own quirk developed, which is telekinesis. While there was like, okay, yeah, okay, this kid could do something, okay. Wow. Then this is when All Might says, Dory, but he couldn't say. He says, "Be quiet." While he looks at straight out off one. I mean, All Might. I don't like keep saying off one. Like All Might eyes with pure disgust and a cold rage at this man. And then he turns around and says innocent self. Not really innocent no more, but he just turns back to his regular face as you see in the thing. But yeah, as All Might says, I mean, damn it. I'm saying All Might now. Midnight says, well, she licks her lips and says, you're a handsome one, even before you haven't changed her look. Well, then she just said, no, Midnight. So now it's back to the class. So as they say hello, he says goodbye, nothing like that. He actually goes to class one day with Isaiah was talking about how his training was going, how his training was actually harder than Aizawa's, so he might need to step up his training, which he did a bad idea because now they'll be doing something extra training now. Yup. But he don't care. But yeah. So Deku came into class one day while Aizawa told him to stay right here. I'll introduce you, basically give you an introduction, but yeah, still. Guys, fights will be coming, so don't worry about that. Fights will be coming. I'm telling you. But yeah. So then as he goes there, he says, be quiet, brats. Like problem children, stuff like that. Then he says we have a new student today from the UA exams. Yeah, stuff like that. And all of you actually know him already. While they're looking confused as hell, like how you know somebody that's new here. But yeah. So then he says come in while a handsome white hair, goldish eyes young man comes in there looking sweet like a cherry bomb, you know what I'm saying? I sound gay just now, but don't mind that sweetness I just heard. It's magnificent. But yeah. So then all the girls are blushing. They've never seen a fine guy in their life like this, you know. Real juicy. Then basically he says, hello, my name is Izuku Midoriya. My quirk is telekinesis. While all of them shoot up and say, Midoriya, that's you? Well, all of them go hug all of them. Then, but Rock and Ida just stay there. And they says, hello, guys. I'm back, you know. Back from the jail. And they say, you went in jail? No. I thought y'all knew that was a prank. I mean, a joke. Wow. It says, wow. You got big. Just like this deep. Oh. And then y'all stop. Damn, so you got jokes. Mina said, it says, yeah, I got kind of humor by myself, you know. No, I'm playing, guys. He did not say any of that. He did not say any of that, you know, but I'm start to where I was supposed to get the real thing. While then, Lil Rock couldn't just either stay there while he said, Mina said, Midori, you got tall. It's kind of tall. And says, yeah. And then he just had Bakugo. He said, what's up, Bakugo? And then it shot. You see, call him Kachan. And then so he's like, what's up, nerd? I bet you still got weak, huh? You never beat me. You already know that. And then this is when Midoriya said, you can hit it right now, you know what I'm saying? While then he stares at Ida and Ruckus soul and said, "What's up, cheap bitches?" Wow, that's the first time seeing. I said first time hearing them say the curse. While he sees Jiro, my fine, delicious magician right there. I mean, musician. She a baddie for real if you think about it. But yeah, then they start blushing, seeing having to see her magnificent glow up. Still the same, just it seems like her skin is glowing more than usual. She got thicker. You know, she's got a thick ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, like she got thicker and stuff like that. While he's standing here for a couple seconds, while Joe had stared at his eyes for a couple seconds. While nobody had noticed this except for the simp god herself. I mean, not simp god, but this ship god herself, Mina Ashido. Yeah, and she just smirked at this. It says, "You two lovebirds seems to be getting along already after a long time." Well, I decided to bless a little. Now, then this is when they all I mean, as I would say, all right now, go back to your seat, popping children while they go back to their seat, and then this starts basically, bam, 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 bam. You know, studying. I mean, cause classwork, I know, it's super boring. You know, and guys, have you guys ever thought that like quirk schools like this, something like power schools would be learning not math and stuff, but history of heroes and powers, bro? If that's what it's like inside that, I'll be fucking glad about you trapping. But yeah, I'm about to fall it off. So if I hear a thump, just don't worry about it. Y'all can laugh if I want to. Damn, I'm about to fall. I see myself from sudden death. All right, but as the class going on, it's time for lunch, basically. And he's sitting by himself while playing music on his headphones, because he don't no loud noise while Jiro sits by him, but he doesn't notice it. While all the girls just sees them, but all the bros just talking about, you know, how cool they are and stuff like that, and how they get up their power, stuff like that. And then he's just humming, you know, singing. Basically, he's not he's humming, but basically you can hear a bit of singing inside of it, like na 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 da 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 da. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. See, I wasn't singing. I just meant do that because I would never this. If I remember Friday, Sunday, the first Sunday, y'all know what I'm talking about. So if I watch that movie, it's called First Sunday. If I haven't not watched that, I'm telling y'all, watch that. It's so funny. And if I love Friday, but y'all haven't watched the First Sunday, y'all will love First Sunday. Now, what I'm about to say? Yeah, so basically, Jiro basically loving, like, she's a music god. She's jamming to the music, basically, like she's listening to the music while she taps his arm and basically gets his attention and says, "Hello, Zuko. I mean, hello, Midoriya." It says, "Yo, what's up, Jiro?" It's like, what listen to? And then he says, "Juice WRLD." I mean, she says, "Who you listen to?" "Juice WRLD." Yeah. And that's when you know she noticed that he's still sad. Cause y'all don't know no nigga that don't listen to Juice WRLD that's not depressed. Or I just sad. Y'all don't. I bet y'all know one nigga that's not depressed that listens to Juice WRLD. Tell me one person in the world that listens to Juice WRLD but is not depressed or either sad in that moment. Tell me. Tell me in the comments right now, bro. I'm telling y'all. I don't know one person. And if I just XXX Station, y'all know one of y'all niggas gotta be depressed or either sad or having the baddest moment right now. But yeah, peace to all the depressed people. All that I was like that too. But yeah, let's get to the what if. Now then, she says, "Oh, Juice WRLD, yeah, I like his music too. He's cool." Basically having a conversation of them about music while they enjoy their time, you know, eating, looking to this beautiful eyes. and I just having a talk while nobody interrupted them. And then this is going to class, stuff like that. But having that moment. Now couple skip a couple days later. Jiro and Izuku actually closer than they was in canon, or either before Uraka and them broke up. Now Uraka has been trying to get with Izuku, what she keeps saying is no. What she keeps saying no, but it's getting annoying. Like for him, it's getting freaking annoying. It's like every single fucking day while he's saying her no, he had forgave them, but he's not talking to them, to Ida or to Rock. He's not talking to them. He had forgave them, which he didn't. He's just saying that just to leave them alone. But yeah, so one day while he's chilling with Zero inside her room, they're singing songs, together, just having a good moment with drinks and snacks and stuff. Then this is when is one particular song they feel like this should be the song they should confess to each other, because they are in love with each other. You know what I'm saying? They are in love. And guys, this is the one shot if I didn't forget. And my one shot seems to be a bit short but long at the same time, and a bit with little fights. So I'm telling y'all, more fights coming. While then they feel attached to the song together, they started dancing together like a slow-mo song. And then while it's happening, they look into each other's eyes for a couple seconds and they kiss, having a passionate kiss. A kiss like first lovers be doing, like love at first sight. And they just have fun while kissing, not have fun, but kissing. And then they get to explore each other's bodies, having real juicy moments, her screaming while she moaning, daddy and shit, while he's slapping that real good, you know what I'm saying? While he's just banging up her cakes, you know what I'm saying? While he's slobbering over that juicy big. Oh, that's gay, y'all gay. And matter of fact, anybody say that, it just somebody say that. Ghost said that. A ghost said that. Now, how about I don't lose no subscribers for that? But whatever, y'all can hate. I'll be happy every day. Never been late to my preparation. No, I can't rap for shit. So if I tell me to rap before, I'm gonna tell y'all I can't rap for nothing. Alright, now, but yeah, like they're having a time, stuff like that. They enjoy each other's time, and then basically they're dating now. Yeah, let's get to all the good stuff. Basically now it's time for a battle. Basically, what I mean by this, I mean basic. I can say basically, but yeah, basically. Alright, guys. So I gotta leave. But yeah, so they have to do a battle, and after some battles, Aizawa called up Bakugo and Izuku, which they get pumped up about this battle. That they could crack his knuckles while like the fight. Or Bakugo says, "Ready, nerd." This should be a rematch for the last time, and make sure I win again. This is when he said, "You wish, Bakugo." After this, you got to buy the whole class drinks. I mean, McDonald's. Alright, guys, now that's where it's going to end off. Thank you guys for watching my What If. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope more people subscribe and more people actually like my thumbnails I make. And hope y'all see y'all in the next What If. Peace.